They say that the singularity is near, but what they don't tell us is what happens along the way. We are now seeing artificial intelligence capability double every 4 months. And what this means is that there is a narrow window of opportunity for individuals and for organizations to jump on this massive tidal wave of superintelligence. AI transformation initiatives are currently failing at an alarming rate, but it's not because of the technology. My name is John Ellison, and I've spent the last 16 years building startups in the Bay Area, in Europe, in different places all over the world with the single presiding view that business and technology can be a vehicle for positive, lasting change. What's happening now over the last 3 months with Claude Opus 4.5 is a total paradigm shift, and most people in the business environment are not realizing what's happening here. So let me break this down. Previously, over the last 20 to 25 years, software has been a major contributing force to the success of companies all across the world of all different sizes. Enterprise organizations pour huge amounts of their capital expenditure into intelligent software systems. We now have the capability to create software in minutes and hours that would otherwise take entire teams months. And this capability is only accelerating. So in the same way that we had the digital wave of transformation where people were making the transition to digital and then making the transition to mobile first, and this had both a technology and a culture component, this is also happening within AI. But the difference with AI is that people are afraid of being replaced by machines. And honestly, for good reason. There's been many stories for many years embedding the idea in our mind that robots are not only going to take our jobs, but they might even kill us at the end of the day. Now, I'm not going to be a doomsdayer and say that AI is going to ruin the world. I think it's a more nuanced take than this. Just like any technology, it holds the intention with which we carry at the first and foremost. So the opportunity here is not only to use AI to improve our workflow and to enhance our organizations, but ultimately to redesign the organization as a whole. You can imagine that we have this tiny kernel of superintelligence that is smarter than every expert on the planet in every domain with access to the entire internet, and that can move faster than the speed of human thought. If you had this possibility, what would you do with it? Would you bolt it on to your existing processes and tape it on to your existing projects? Probably not. The invitation in AI transformation is to really redesign every process with AI and automation in mind, not to get rid of people, but to enable people to do what people are uniquely capable of doing. But the barriers to doing this kind of work are significant. I spent several months diving into building AI-powered products for organizations of various sizes and was absolutely astonished at the amount of roadblocks, hurdles, and obstacles that we face along the way. I ended up doing research and meeting with specific specialized consultants who help organizations overcome the barriers to AI transformation. And what I've done is I've assembled an AI Readiness Assessment that has 6 different dimensions in 40 questions. You can answer as many or as few as you would like, and it will give you a real-time assessment of where your organization stands and its AI maturity and its readiness to roll out the power of AI, as well as any obstacles that you might face along the way. I also have a 40-page PDF that synthesizes a bunch of research and 6 case studies from real organizations with real ROI, showing what's possible, what hurts, what gets in the way, and specific frameworks to address not only the leadership challenges, but the governance concerns, the data, the technology, and the training that needs to be undertaken in order for AI transformation to be successful. But here's the catch. I'm not just giving this away to anyone and everyone for free. I'm really looking to be in service to conscious leaders who see the power of AI and want to create positive, lasting change in the world for generations to come. I think we can all agree that we have enough widgets, we have enough advertisements, and we don't just need money for money's sake. We have a struggling planet with many people around the world who are hurting, and we can use the power of technology to make a tiny contribution to a better place than we should. Hope you enjoy the assessment. If you're curious about anything, let me know. Happy to be in touch and look forward to seeing you on the other side. Peace.